Now, it is a new year, and for a lot of folks, a chance to get a fresh start. So let's talk about it with the segment brought to you by Aware Recovery Care. And the Vice President of Integrative Health Services, Dr. Shelley Halligan, is here to explain how Aware Recovery Care is helping people with alcohol addiction. Good morning, Doctor. Thanks so much for being here. Happy New Year to you.
Thank you so much. Happy New Year to you, too. Nice to be here.
We were just talking about what a rough time of year this can be for people, and for many of them, no fault of their own, and asking if you've had a lot of people that you've had to help and care for.
Absolutely. We've definitely seen an increase in alcohol use disorder, and as you put it, no fault of their own. It's a disease of addiction just like any other, but we certainly have, with COVID-19, with a lot of mental health spike, we have seen a lot of people return to use as well as start to use alcohol.
Yeah, there's been a lot of emotional triggers, right? That have happened for so many people.
Right.
What do you say is the first thing that they can do? Obviously, get help.
Absolutely. Get help, reach out, call for help, see if they know, talk to their primary care doctor, talk to their psychiatrist, call us here at Aware Recovery Care to see if we can help them to get into treatment, to get help. And
realize they are not alone.
They're definitely not alone.
Right. Explain how Aware Recovery can help people experiencing problems with alcoholism.
One of the unique things about Aware Recovery Care is that we work with the patient and their family right in the privacy of their own home, so they don't have to worry about pathogens and bacteria of going into an inpatient treatment program. Sometimes people do need that higher level of care, but we work with the patients and their family right in their home, so they don't have to go inpatient for treatment.
And do you think, because they are in their own surroundings, their own world, that having someone come in, you have better results?
We absolutely do. We treat them right where they're at, right where their triggers are, right where their pain points at, right where the family dynamics happen, with all of those work, that we do have better outcomes because we treat them where they live.
And this is really a unique program as well, correct?
Very unique, one of a kind.
Yeah, and what has been the response from people who have had you come in? Because look, everyone wants to make that first step. They want to obviously get better. They want to have that help. But for many people, it can also be very tough. Very
tough and very shameful. There's a lot of shame and guilt that goes around this disease. The one thing that Aware knows, we understand addiction. We treat you with the ethical ability to be able to come in and understand addiction. We understand it, we get it. So that could be the most difficult thing, is just making that first call and saying, I need help.
Now, there are a lot of people who may be watching, they don't have anybody. They may be by themselves in having this problem. And then there's others who have family members who really want them to get better. They have to know that there are people who really want to help them.
Absolutely, and we do. Aware Recovery Care absolutely wants to help whomever is in need. So you have a family member that's in need, you yourself, give us a call, go to awarerecoverycare.com. We can help you.
And how long does a normal, I shouldn't say normal, but a regular program last?
Well, it depends on what you present with, but Aware Recovery Care is approved for 52 weeks, so we treat you for an entire year within your home, and that is very unique in itself as well.
Right. Well, best of luck to you and everyone there. You're doing great work, and Happy New Year
as
well.
Thank
you so much for coming in, and know that you are not alone as well.
Thank you.
This segment was brought to you by Aware Recovery Care. For a link to their site, you can head on over to Rhodeshow.com.